here you go. Overhead maps can show you a 3 snipe by Elevate to start it off.
3 snipe by Elevate is correct. Rolling in here, Noxious and company going to go through the smoke, force any kind of threat out there, and they'll get the rifle as Boomshot is picked up by EnVyUs. And Praise with the first kill going out there. Going to take a player down. Noxious turns on Ribs, takes him out, but a Boomshot coming in from Franchise takes him out now. Praise down, of course, bleeding out right there. He'll get revived. And we're looking to be Yogurt,
who was the lone man at the boom shot, so it's not going to look good when Praised is in a 2 versus 3 in tower and still manages to get the first kill of the game.
And Yogurt,
never won that round.
Playing with Vex last season, Yogurt, we saw him here in California, top 4 team, back with his boys on Elevate, looking to put in some work. One of the, if not the most winning Gears of War 3 players in the game, and he's looking to clutch it out right now. 1 on 3, Elevate Yogurt.
And the reason he didn't pursue that kill there against Ribs, he recognized, hey, Ribs is a smart player. I'm not going to have a chance to fight this 1v. This time, he has a much better chance to get that kill. Is Ina down? No, he's not going to pick up the down. He needed to get that kill.
Very close there. He missed that 1 shot. He was 1 shot away from doing some damage, and he missed it.
Full red here. Lancer's going to be out, and that's going to be not it yet. He's going to have a chance to get his health back and fight another day, but he's getting flanked. Not looking good for Yogurt. Misses a roll, and he's going to get taken out by Soto, playing as Kim.
And that'll be a round win for EnVyUs. Franchise, 245 points, 1 kill, 1 revive in that first round. Great job by him. 3 players still alive from EnVyUs, and here's the replay as we look back. Noxious taking a player out, but for his troubles, a boom shot in your back.
Yeah, that's a smart play by Ribs. You know, in the 2v3 at Sniper Tower, Praise already took out 1. Ribs fighting with fire a little bit by pushing up there, picking up a kill, but if you're going to be able to trade a boom shot for 2 kills, that's worth it.
And we're going 2-2, it looks like, for both squads. Actually, 4 down low now, it looks like, from Elevate, changing it up.
Very smart play call right there from Franchise and Team Envy, but Noxious is going to pick up a kill mid-map. The team fire early on is not going to pay off as Franchise actually goes down, and just like that, Elevate with boom shot here. However, Nasty, the over-aggression is going to show. And a team kill from Strangulate, making it 2 versus 2 with the sniper. He's not going to get the stun.
Great down by Strangulate there, downing J-Ribs off the wall. And that is going to be an Elevate victory there as Strang and company really clutch up on that round.
Ladies and gentlemen, Strangulate is back, picking up a nice melee down, followed by a boom kill right after that. Heads up play by Strangulate to pick up the kill on Ribs. What I'm surprised by is Ribs missed every Lancer shot. He could have stunned Strangulate and gotten the down there, but he missed every Lancer shot to get the melee stun there.
An unfortunate turn of events cost him the round there possibly, and we're looking back on the overhead map here as we have Elevate running a 2-2, 2 snipe, 2 boom, and on the other side moving across we have a 2 boom for EnVyUs, and as well it looks like 2 snipes. So both teams running the same strat. Here it goes, Noxious going in right now, pistol out, getting a down, Praised up top there. Teammate coming in, looks like he'll be able to revive him as Noxious and company still trying to take over the top. Praise though, gonna come in and get 2 downs on Jake and Noxious. Boom shot now picked up by EnVyUs as well, but they're not gonna really need it in a 4-on-1 situation.
There you have it. Nothing but blue on the kill feed right there as EnVyUs has been dominating on COG side. So far they're switching, or they're trading round after round right there. The snipe tower battle definitely in favor of Envy as they completely had their way with that one. Praised, as you could expect, 2 kills, 3 downs in first place for his team. Overhead maps can show you this quick strategy here. Thank you, Deluxe, for showing us that. And it's going to be another 2-2 for the COG team, and it looks like we're going to see a 4 mid for Elevate. So Elevate with this quirky strat here, a little bit cheeky. Let's see what they're going to do here mid-map.
Noxious again, moving around with the pistol out, looking to make some plays in the mid there. Jake gets the first down of the round on Franchise. Noxious moving around those stacked up cars, looking for some action, finds our players back, get it down. J-Ribs over there, pick up the kill. And now looking to do more work, but Franchise has the answer, kills him. Elevate coming in though, Jake gonna get the down over there and the kill, and Elevate will clean it up, clean the round up, and that will be a 2-2 right now.
And there you have it, Deluxe. Did we not call this one such a close match so far? Back-to-back rounds, traded round after round. Franchise and such evenly distributed points right there for EnVyUs. Meanwhile, on the Locust side, we see points real quick. We see also evenly distributed. Noxious in first place, 3 kills, 4 downs.
Back on board here, Elevate running, it looks like a 2 boom, and then again they're going 2 low, okay, on the other side.
4 low actually for Elevate.
We're not quite
again.
sure.
Same 4 low strategy they've been running. That's a smart strategy right there. He's going to get taken out early. Praise is going to make him pay for picking up those grenades. Is he going to connect for a grenade kill? No. However, Boomshot is going to be picked up. Strangulate goes down, and Franchise is going to pick up the kill. Big fight and big flank here. Yogurt with the Boomshot in his hand should be able to connect. He's going to miss the first Boomshot. He is full red, but he's going to be able to get his health back.
1 shot left. He'll go down though.
He's not.
Franchise downs him, takes him out, and now only 1 player left. He'll go down to Praised, and the answer from EnVyUs here as they go up 3 rounds to 2 in this heavyweight battle Fallout.
So what you saw right there, guys, Elevate won the 2 rounds that they won. They ran that 4 middle cheeky strat. They tried running it on bad side again. This time it did not work out so well as Noxious got punished for picking up those grenades. Smart job by Praised, adapting to the strategy. That's what EnVyUs does so well. They just run a base strategy, to be honest. They run a base 2-2 and they just adapt with a trick strat here and there. Textbook Gears of War.
We have 3, it looks like, from EnVyUs going to tower, and we have a strat where one player is in the Hammerburst tower right now. Noxious on the other side going to be forced out. Boom shot picked up by Elevate and Sniper by, it looks like, not Praised.
Franchise most likely.
Franchise with the rifle.
Yeah, and you know, they full red Noxious. Oh, Jake is actually going to go down. Franchise with the Sniper, there's not going to connect. So close to hitting a headshot right there. That would have turned the round around. But now, round around,
right? 2 rounds.
Now it's going to be, I'd say, advantage to Elevate here as they have 2 boom shots to work with to Franchise's Sniper. I'm not sure if I like the strat call there from Envy to close this one out.
A little trickeration coming out there, but it did not quite pay off, we will say, in the end.
Yeah. A little bit. I mean, it was a base 3 snipe just to get the snipe in the hands of Franchise. If they would have ran a 3 snipe, 1 flanking through nades, TLR used to run that strat back in Gears 1 and picked up that kill on Noxious. If they would have pushed Noxious, I think that would have been worth it. But instead, they sacrificed Boom Shot, which is never a good trade-off in my opinion, unless you have a top-tier sniper, which they do kind of have in Franchise. Let's see what he can do here.
You know, Franchise, in my opinion, when the game first came out, when UE was first coming on the scene for competitive Gears, he was the sniper, man. He made some huge plays, and not that he doesn't right now, but I think a lot of the other snipers and players in this game have caught up to him since that point. You know, he came out really hot when the game first came out, but you know, he definitely still has the ability to make plays here, and he'll be the guy to make it on this round if anybody does.
You know, he's not as flashy with it. He's more of a fundamental sniper. Look exactly what he's doing here. Takes it to Hammerburst Tower, locking down an area, trying to pick up a shot, trying to be a little bit sneaky, kind of how Prospect used to use a sniper back in Gears 2, but you have Mental now hitting reaction shots, sniper headshots. I mean, just disgusting, more flashy plays. That's really where it's evolved to, and Franchise hasn't necessarily evolved with it. Still a great sniper, though. You can't take anything away from him.
All right, and you got to remember, Elevate, they're down around here. It's 3-2 EnVyUs, so EnVyUs running that strat, you know,
Boom
it's
shot
kind of a risk they can take, I guess. There's Boom Shot is picked up by Elevate. And now
Big mistake by Franchise, not even recognizing that Boom Shot spawned. Wasn't even looking to try and hit a headshot on whoever that was standing still picking up the Boom Shot. I know they threw a smoke, but Franchise wasn't even looking, so that's going to cost them 4 boom shots now for Elevate. They have to devise a good strategy to push here, but either way, they should be able to lock this one up. Nades should be grabbed by them too. They could grab nades. Sniper obviously.
We're looking around, everybody's kind of just hanging out, sitting still, playing their own game.
Actually, looks like they used all their smokes to grab that boom shot.
Strangate looking over at a pile of rubble. I don't know why.
I'm not sure what he's doing. He's hanging out. Top and board Strangulate. See what he's doing. Still in the same spot? Yep, he's having fun.
Welcome back, Strang. Here's what you get to do. You get to watch the wall for a little while.
Strang is just enjoying the scenery. He goes, you know what, guys? I made this map. I helped to make and design.
You made this map, huh?
No, you didn't actually make it.
I was gonna say because
I tested.
It's been around for a while, man. Remember when in Gears 1 you shoot the bell, make them little fun noises?
Yep.
Little bell ringing.
Strang, there's probably some lag here he's dealing with. Not sure otherwise why he'd be just hanging out in the corner. Looks like Yogurt's waiting for him to get back. So around, that's very unfortunate. Strangulate, of course, playing from Vancouver Island, very far away from this East Coast server, maybe even West Coast server.
Look at Praise and Franchise, 825, 824.
They're soulmates. It's official. And it looks like this one's actually going to be a stalemate. So despite 4 boom shots for Elevate, they're going to have to sacrifice this round here. How much time is left in the round? It's going to be 30 seconds left.
And clock is ticking down. New boom shot comes up over there. Let's see if they make a play for that boom shot as well, or if they'll just let it run out.
Brazier looks confused. You know, he's like, why are they not pushing? But yeah, Strangulate is lagging. That has to be what it is here. So unfortunate connection issue there for Strangulate. You're going to have to forfeit a round. Well, I didn't say forfeit a round, but draw it a round. Oh, he's going to lag out, actually. Very unfortunate.
So Strangulate drop, and they're up 3-2 right now, EnVyUs. So let's see if they come out aggressive here in the next round, knowing they're down a player now.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure the rule there, but I'm pretty sure if you drop out on your own connection, the round will continue.
I think that's the rule, but you know there is some sportsmanship that can be done. They can back out the lobby, depending what happens here. Not sure if Envy's going to let go of the gas here, so to speak. We'll see in a second if they decide to take advantage of the 4v3. Let's get top on board with EnVyUs. See if they're coming out of spawn. Looks like Envy's going to keep playing. Looked like Elevate was hoping to draw the round out. Yeah, that's a little bit of miscommunication there, as Envy's not letting out.
And Praise are going to hop in tower. Praise actually takes the rifle. The first time I've seen him take it, actually, to be honest, on the Pro League broadcast. So Praise with the rifle now, moving around. EnVyUs grabbing grenades.
They're going to stalemate this one. Yeah, they're just messing around here. They're going to stalemate, wait for Strangulate to join back up. So a little bit of good sportsmanship there from both teams. I respect it. This has been such a good match. Deluxe, it would be a shame for this match to go 4-2 in EnVyUs' favor because of a lag out from Strangulate.
I'm glad they did that. You know, it's really, really cool of them, you know, to take it back like that, to give them a chance to see who the better team is. That's what it's all about. See who's the better team. We don't want to see lag out be the reason why they don't win.
Yeah, exactly.
So I got angry there. I was like, come on, man.
I respect fuel. Passion is what that is. So going to be a little bit of a hold here as we're waiting for Strangulate to get back in the lobby thanks to his connection issues, but it has been a good one, Deluxe, so far. If you're just tuning in, Elevate and EnVyUs, our fight of the night. You guys saw it on your message of the day if you loaded up Ultimate Edition today. Strangulate returning for the first time to the Pro League. How do you think he's been playing so far?
I mean, you've seen it. He's been doing what he does best. You know, I won't say he's lost a step or anything. From what I've seen, he's played very well. Last week in the relegation, 2 weeks ago in the relegation, played very well there. He might have a little bit of time to kind of get the Pro League jitters off his back a little bit because some of these players have been playing for a whole season in the Pro League. They have that kind of Thursday night comes, they're ready to play. You know, he's kind of got to get used to that a little bit.
That's true.
But from what I've seen, he's been playing very well.
Yeah, Strangulate, very experienced. Something tells me he'll be able to bounce back real quick. We actually have some highlights of the match so far in case you missed it. And here you have it. Good plays. This is actually the first round boomshot team kill from Strangulate. But right after that,
I think Ribs, that was an intentional miss from Ribs, I want to say, to get him to kill his own teammate there.
Yeah, smart play. That was a good second boom by Strangulate, though, securing that round win. Meanwhile, this is the very first round. We saw EnVyUs completely dominate that one. That was actually a headshot from Soto. Franchise tried to lock up the boom kill as well. And Noxious in the flank right there. All red names as Elevate completely dominated that round, running the cheeky 4 down low strategy.
You keep saying cheeky. I heard cheeky.
Cheeky.
Can you elaborate on the cheeky?
I've been watching some European casters, and they say cheeky very often. Shout out to my man Rogue of the Australian community. I casted with him. He used cheeky often. I think I just kind of picked it up.
Okay. And that's cool. I like it. I wasn't quite sure on how to use it properly. And I will not use it from now on, but you can keep doing it.
I appreciate that.
Rogie. ESL Australia, by the way, they've been doing a great job. Those guys over there, you know, Rogie, just all the guys involved.
Midnight, the whole crew over there in Australia. I'm a huge fan, huge supporter of the Australian community. Fun people to watch. Fun scene to watch them develop. They're working hard over there. I really respect it.
Yeah, they're cool. I'm on the West Coast myself. They're cool because when I get home from work and it's like 11, 12 West Coast, I go on my computer and I have, you know, Australian Gears of War on there. Because everybody else is sleeping, and they're still. Funny. It's like 9 o'clock for them over there.
Yeah, of course.
So it's awesome to watch that.
Yep, that is really cool. So they've weekly tournaments, Open Series, of course. This time around has been open. The weekly Open Series, open to European and Australian players. So whereas last season in the Open Series you could not compete unless you're from North America, now you have a chance to compete if you're in Australia. If you're in Europe, it's kind of more of a global Open Series instead, which I agree with. I think that's a great decision by the coalition and crew and ESL to make that open and kind of see who is truly the best of the amateur scene.
The best of the best, right?
Yep.
Who was that?
Exactly. Karma Esports, apparently. They won the last one.
For the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Former Mutiny, right? Former Mutiny. Yep. Karma Esports, really, they're one of those teams who is going to work their way through the Open Series and then look to come out for, I can't say next season because I don't have any official announcement, but, you know, in the future of Gears of War, we're going to see those guys around for a little while, I believe.
Yeah, it's safe to say whichever teams end up as the best at the end of a game's lifespan usually start as the best to start a game's lifespan. And the reason for that is because if you're scrimming against the best teams, if you're playing against the best teams, you're going to be the best. It's as simple as that. That's why back in the day, pro players were so exclusive with who we scrimmed. You know, you had to pay me to be on my friends list.
Tell me about it. You know,
it was ridiculous.
I try to hit you up for a message one time to scrim and.
Did you actually?
Forget it. You're on your throne, your crown, you know, King of Gears of War. No, I don't think
that much.
Not you specifically. No, this is back in the day.
That would be a cool story if that was the case.
No, back in the day, there was a lot of people who, you know, unless you were known to be a really great player, you got shut down from those scrims, those matches.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Now it's gotten a lot better this day and age.
Yeah.
But back then it was frustrating, man.
The new wave of pro players are less, I wouldn't say less cocky, but they're less...
they're more open to new people coming in. Like back then it was like, this is our game. Don't come and play our... Oh, you played Call of Duty? Great. Don't come into our game, though. Like, we're not going to play you tonight.
Yeah, it was a little ridiculous. But nowadays, as a new player, as a competitor, you have a chance to play against the best in scrims, you know, in Open Series matches. That's been the case since Gears 3, I think. So Gears 4 coming in the fall of 2016. Some exciting esports announcements, I'm sure, will exist for Gears 4. We'll see what's in store there. But if you want to be, you know, on the top of the top, the best of the best, put the work in now and really establish yourself as a top player to set yourself up for Gears 4 is, I think, the best way to do it.
Right. Don't wait, because Denial and all these teams playing, they're going to keep playing, and they're going to try to get even better when the next game comes out.
Yeah. And not only that, not only is there cash prizes for the Open Series, there's also the Play and Win Series. So just by participating, just by playing in the Gears of War Open Series, you have a chance to compete for an Xbox One Elite controller. A random drawing of anyone that competed that entered to play will have a chance to win. Congratulations to Tsavo eSports, QWERTY from Team Tsavo. I'm not sure Tsavo, I don't know how to say it. It sounds Greek, actually. So
I can't help you there. As you see, I'm not one to pronounce things properly.
Well, congratulations to QWERTY for winning the Xbox One Elite controller by playing in last week's Open Series. We'll see who will win it this weekend as well.
We are looking, I see you do that quell at the end there. We're looking to still get Strangulate back in the room now, folks. We do not have him quite yet, so we'll get this match started up again as soon as we possibly can.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's 3-2 right now, currently 3-2 in favor of EnVyUs. They're going to look to close out in our next round played, whenever that may be, coming up real soon.
Yeah, we sincerely apologize for the delay here. It's all Strangulate and his connection issues. He was resetting his router, which, as you know, takes some time. So we sincerely apologize for the delay, and hopefully we'll have some more action here coming up in this one. But in the meantime, it's the highlight map number 2. It's going to be Canals.
Okay.
So we're going to see some sniper action going down. Franchise will probably be picking up the sniper for his team. Meanwhile, tough to say who's going to get it for Elevate. I'd say Strangulate, if anyone.
I would think Strangulate, but we saw him do a lot of mid-bridge work last time he played, too, with, you know, shotgun action there. One thing I got to mention about EnVyUs is, you know, they're obviously a great team. A map which I don't really think they're very strong on is Canals.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this map definitely favors Elevate. Franchise, there's so much on his shoulders on Canals. He picks up the rifle mostly every round. He's back on the bridge, taking shots towards mid-bridge, and a lot of times the fight goes down. If Franchise doesn't hit that shot, he's out of the action. You know, he's not moved up to a position where he can really do anything else but, you know, try to clutch it out 1v3 now or 1v4, whatever it may be. So definitely I've seen, you know, them struggle a little bit on this map. On the other side, I feel like Strangulate, if he has the rifle, he's more of a player where he's the kind of sniper where he's in the action still. So he'll have the rifle out, but he'll be close enough to the action where he can put it away and still support his teammates that are in that area. So I think being a good sniper necessarily is not really, I mean, you got to hit your shots, of course, but also knowing where to position yourself as a sniper.
Yeah.
It's a great job.
Not entirely about hitting the shots. Yeah,
Not entirely about hitting the shots.
That's a good point.
You got to hit the shots.
You got to hit the shots.
Every
Especially
shot.
if you're Hudson's. Every shot. If you miss a shot, we're disappointed. But, you know, it's interesting you say that about Franchise, because that's a qualm, an issue I always had with him. And I was always very candid and very honest. You know, he keeps this, it's something that he does to this day. He keeps the sniper out too long. And that's been going on since back in Gears 2. And, you know, old habits.
Put it away, Franchise.
All the time. You have no
I heard
idea.
somebody say it. Yeah, I'm not going to say who it was, 'cause I can't remember actually.
Yeah.
But in a stream recently, he was playing and they died, and he's like, put the sniper away, Fran, you know?
Yep.
I'm like, all right.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It's on now.
So, with that, guys, looks like it's going to take a little bit longer than we expected, so we're going to jump to a quick break. We'll be back with more Elevate versus EnVyUs action in just a bit.
See the rosters come up here. Strangulate, Noxious, Jake, Yogurt, of course, those Synergy guys, now known as Elevate. On the other side, kick it off with EnVyUs for me.
We got EnVyUs, we got Franchise, Soto, Praise, and Kenny. And so right there, you know.
Kenny snuck back in, huh?
Yeah, right? He snuck back in somehow.
Somehow
he found his way through the crack. But I think they're going to be using a sub in this match, J Ribs, okay? So right now, we're going to be on board here with Jake for a quick second. And we're going to see him rotate back up top. And we got a lot of smokes out right here. He's going to come up. He's going to throw some shots down on his guy on secondary. He's going to drop him back right here. He's going to push up. It's going to be a member down of EnVyUs. They're going to clean up that kill. That's going to be Ribs going down. Franchise is down as well. 4v2 situation. But Praise making something happen. 3v3. Can Jake take out Praise right here? Yes, he does. It's going to go into a 2v1 right here. And Jake's going to hunt him down. But can he make it happen? Taking full red. But Soto going to kill Jake right there. But he's going to go down by strangulating and strangulate. Little taunting right there.
The little taunt, the no-no there. We saw, you know, Praise almost had a huge round there. I like to call Clock Tower Praised County because he dominates this map. A lot of times you see him, but even with that round he had, Elevate, Strangulate, Strizzy coming out on top right there, 1-0 Clock Tower.
Exactly, right there. We seen Jake, you know, he kept his composure right there on playing that back wall right there. He didn't overextend himself too much, but he stayed just enough back where he was able to see everything that was going on the map and help at the same time. All right, going to be on board here with Soto. Soto's going to take some shots down low. He's going to hold off. He's going to rotate here soon quickly to his teammates up top because no action is happening down low. And we're going to watch this rotation. He's going to come up right now on back wall. His teammates are fighting. Franchise is going to go down. He's getting focused out. Soto's going to drop down some fire. Jake is, he's going to get one more down. He's going to read down Franchise right there on the back lane. So right here, they just got they got to hold off Deluxe.
And yeah, we see right here, Soto back pillar. He has a job of watching that alley and the sniper, and also watching his teammates up there by Sandbag. He gets a pick up over there. Strangely going to get it down on Franchise. It looks like Soto retreating back to the back pillar there for more action. We're still at a 4-on-4 situation, and now he moves up to mid pillar. His teammates have to call everybody out for him. He'll get down though, and that's going to be moving over to the Elevate side. On board with Strangling now, doing a great job with his Lancer. Ribs. Couple downs there. Franchise moving up, actually taking the kill up on Noxious, and now Strangulate with a final down on Franchise. Lots of action going on here.
Yeah, Ribs doing a good job on that whole spot. Getting 2 downs right there. And they're both going to get cleaned up, and Jake goes down as well. All up to Strangulate in a 1v3 situation. It's looking all hopeless. One guy's down. He's not going to be able to do much right there. You know, I would like to see more composure from Elevate right there. They had Franchise double down, okay? Well, he was down twice. One more down, and it was all focused on, but they just could not capitalize on that down. They just need to really keep their composure and just read down those guys that was playing around back pillar.
And there we go. Praise up top for his squad over there. 485 on the points. And we're on round number 3 here. Soto again going to be playing down low. Going to check out the area, call out to his teammates what's going on there. He'll definitely rotate up top if the action doesn't pick up quickly down here, as we're still on board with him right now.
Yeah.
1-to-1 in rounds. And here we go with the rotation from Soto. Coming up top, going to be in the jail there, grouping up with his teammates. And now it's a battle of Lancers, a battle of crosses, and communication as smokes are out and they are obscuring vision of everybody.
Yeah, we're going to see Stringley and Franchise both go down. Stringley goes down again. He's on his last down right now. Soto's going to push up, taking some damage. He's going to be on the secondary. There you go. Praise going to take out Stringley right there with a nice headshot. Noxious goes down as well. Soto's going to back up right here, putting some shots on mid pillar. Right now, EnVyUs up 4v3 situation right here. They're going to push up, but Jake takes one, evens it out 3v3. He's pushing down back pillar. Soto's going to take him out. He's going to push forward for 3v2 situation in favor of EnVyUs. They're going to take out another guy, and it's going to all be up to Stringley right here. No, actually, it's going to be up to Noxious.
Noxious, you know, Noxious did his best job there of getting out of there as quick as he could. 3-on-1, and now he's back for the action. It looks like sniper in the hands. Soto going to move around the Lancer a little bit. Here we go. He's going to try and fight them. Not the best opportunity there for him.
You know the deal.
Yeah,
he says, you know what, let me go out here and try to make something happen.
Make an amazing play on the Pro League here. He wanted to get his shine today, but could not do it. Praise again on top. Still 781 points. 3 guys alive for EnVyUs. All dead for Elevate over there. It's 2-1 right now on Clock Tower. Map number 3.
Yep, so we're going to be on board here with Jake. So as Jake's been playing down low, it hasn't been much action right here. We've seen him and Soto kind of just, you know, just bait each other a little bit. As you see Soto cross is baiting him, trying to draw his attention, but Jake's going to break first. Noxious is going to get Ribs down. They're going to push up. They're going to try to capitalize this. Jake's going to be on back wall right here. He's going to continue to cross, watching for that mid pillar push. Yogurt gets another guy down. Elevate has to capitalize on this round right here, Deluxe.
They got to, and they're definitely going to try to do it as Noxious will get another down on Franchise there. Jake going to retreat to back pillar, pull out his pistol, put a few shots in as Yogurt takes out Franchise. Now he's out of the game. Soto going to get it down and a kill on Yogurt there. So the odds have been even. Jake's still looking to get in the action as he plays back pillar now. Checking out that sniper rifle over there. No action happening. And we are rotating around, waiting for our moment, Blaze, waiting for the spot.
I think it's a guy still on whole spot and 2 guys, one back wall, one back pillar for EnVyUs. If that's the case, they need to capitalize on this guy whole spot, but he might not be there. Jake's going to smoke out. He wants to slide the snipe back, and I think that's what we're going to see him do right here. He's going to push up, take some damage, and he's going to go for it. He's going to miss that slide. He's not going to slide it against the wall, which I thought he was going to do, but he's going to get it. Noxious is going to come in for the extra support. He's going to actually back it out. This is going to open up Elevate to make a boom rotation, and EnVyUs is going to try to make it before them, so they're going to get in that pit because they knew exactly what Elevate wanted to do right there.
That was great, too, the way, I mean, that's a tactic in Gears of War. Those of you just starting out, Noxious coming in there, helping Jake get the rifle, taking some of those shots off of him and onto his own self. You know, just a great team play there, and a great job of them getting the rifle. But now it's up to them to make a play with it.
Yep, it is. Prey is going to lay down the support up top. He sees where the sniper is. He's trying to get him down, and he will get him down. Nades are going to get picked up. That might get naded out. Another one's going to go down. This is going to be easy pickings right here for EnVyUs. They're going to get 2 down. They're going to pick up those 2 kills. It's going to turn into a 3v1 situation.
Prey's raining down hell from above on that spot over there. Pistol, Lancer, everything, man. Just taking over the map. Like I said, Praise County, welcome. All visitors are welcome.
Strangulate, show Ribs over there. Who was boss, but Soto quickly comes downstairs and cleans him up.
And you know what? Let's take a moment here since we haven't really talked about it yet. Ribs. J Ribs, he is the sub right now for EnVyUs. He's playing as their 4th. Of course, EnVyUs is going to be picking up Toy Soldier about midway or 4 to 5 weeks through the season. He'll be their real 4th. But J Ribs, you know, a winner. He won many Gears of War events. former member of Infinity. He's done great things, and he really, thus far, is fitting in great with this team.
We're going to see a down low push here from EnVyUs. They're going to push through. They're going to try to catch this guy off down low, and he's not going to get baited by that. He's not going to get baited by that, and he's going to rotate up top. Snipe being picked up at Elevate, but they're making a push down for the spawn. This is the bad situation right here for Strangulate. You know, not a lot of awareness right there. That was a bad. I don't know why he tried to push for that 1v1. He just did not have numbers.
Can't sugarcoat that.
Yeah, you really can't. That was just a bad push. But going forward here, still on board here with Soto. He's going to push up. EnVyUs does not want this push just yet. Didn't see a boom shot was acquired right there, but it's Smokes here. They're going to try to fly up, get some position right here. They do have nade control, and they're going to push back here and take control of this back pillar. Going to put some shots in. Jake's going to go down right here. This just turned into a 4v2 situation. Noxious and Yogurt are going to be running back here. They're going to get caught off soon. Boom, one boom shot's going to be shot right there.
I'm not quite sure what Jake had on his mind there. Do you know what he was thinking in that moment when he got taken down?
He was making a desperate play. He was trying to catch somebody off guard as they came up the stairs right there.
And that is going to do it with that final kill there. It looks like a 4-1 for Team EnVyUs, taking out Elevate 3-0.
Yeah, and that's going to be a 3-0 right there. I know Strangulate did not want to open a pro league just like that, but you know, EnVyUs, you know, has been rocking out for 2 seasons now, and that's just a good job there by them. But you know, I can see you're gonna see more out of Elevate. You know, yeah. that's not the best Elevate that we're gonna see this season.
I saw it coming, but I picked Elevate in my prediction thing, so I didn't see it coming. But great job anyway. 3-0 EnVyUs.